Needs a shoulder to cry on.
Hi friends, welcome back to my kitchen and welcome if you are new. I'm Cheryl, this is Table Full of Joy, and tonight I'm making a recipe for my husband that he absolutely loves. I have not made this for a really long time because it is not healthy by any means. It's perfect for keto if you're doing keto because it's a low carb kind of chicken, but I haven't made it for a really long time for him and he loves it, so we're gonna do it tonight. But I'm gonna do my twist that I do on it. I will leave the link in the description box for you guys for the recipe that I follow loosely, but I will add in the changes that I have made to the recipe over the years to kind of make it my own, because that's what I do. So this recipe has many different names. It's been called creamy Parmesan chicken. It's been called creamy chicken. It's been called mayonnaise chicken. It has all kinds of names that people have used over the years to describe this chicken. It's super tasty. It's really moist. One thing I'm super excited about tonight doing this recipe, I have got a new Ninja Foodi. I love it. I have made several things in this over the last couple weeks that I've had it. I love it. I'm excited to try the bake feature tonight. I want to see how this does cooking this chicken. So let's get the mixture that goes on top of the chicken made so we can get this in the cooker and get it done. So we're starting off with just some regular Best Foods mayonnaise. You can use a light mayonnaise if you want to. You can use a olive oil based mayonnaise if you want to. Whatever mayonnaise you like to use, that's what I would use. I just use Best Foods. That's what I was raised on. That's what I'm doing. It also calls for some grated Parmesan cheese. So we're gonna do some Parmesan cheese in it. They don't specify seasonings in any of the recipes that I've looked at, but I kind of have my own twist on it. So I'm gonna do some freeze-dried basil. I'm gonna do some parsley. I'm gonna do some garlic, and this is Pampered Chef, but you can use any garlic powder, garlic seasoning, anything like that you want. And then I cannot find my Italian seasoning. I have no idea where it went. So I'm gonna use Greek. I love this Greek seasoning. It has essentially the same things that are in Italian seasoning. I don't think it has the marjoram in it though, but anyway, I love this seasoning, so that's what I'm gonna use in it. The other thing that I do to it that the recipe does not call for is I put lemon in it. So I'm gonna add a little lemon zest to this and probably a little bit of lemon juice to thin it out. I think the lemon is gonna help cut some of the fattiness from, yes, you can see Mr. Pablo. It's gonna cut some of the fattiness from the mayonnaise. I think it's gonna help with a little bit of that really heaviness on your tongue. The lemon's gonna kind of cut that a little bit. And I'm also gonna put in a little bit of Cavender's Greek seasoning. I love this stuff if you've never tried it. It's amazing. I learned about this from my sweet friend Sammy over at Managing the Maze. She uses this on everything. So let's get our sauce mixed up, get our chicken ready to get in our cooker. I'm excited to try the bake feature on this new Ninja Foodi tonight and see how that works. So let's get this made. So I've got just 2 chicken breasts here. I'm gonna set those aside so that I can get my mayonnaise out. And I don't want to go super heavy with this. I've got the chicken breasts are fairly good size. They're from Costco. If you never bought chicken breasts from Costco, they're huge. I probably should have frozen those individually because I've done that before and it worked really well, but this time I didn't, so it's fine. If we've got leftover, I will just put one in my husband's lunch tomorrow and he will be happy to have that with his salad. So I think that should be enough. I'm gonna get all of my seasonings put in before I put my cheese. So we're gonna put in a little bit of our Cavender's. I'm gonna say about a half a teaspoon is where I'm headed with that. I've got some parsley. We're gonna put in, I would say, about a teaspoon. Can't go wrong with some parsley. If I had some fresh parsley, I would, but I don't. Whoops. Well, you know, I'll put that on later. All right, we're gonna put in a little bit of our Greek seasoning. Probably about a teaspoon of that. We've got our garlic. We're gonna put in just I'm gonna say about a quarter of a teaspoon of that. And then I'm gonna put in some extra basil. Even though I'm using the Greek seasoning, I love this freeze-dried basil that I get. It's the Lighthouse brand. They have basil, they have garlic, they have dill, they have red onion. They have a whole bunch of different ones that are just super, super good. All right, we're gonna get this all mixed up. And then I'm gonna put in some lemon before like I said, I wanna get everything in before I put the cheese in. So we're just gonna put in a little bit of fresh lemon zest. Like I said, this is gonna help kind of cut that fattiness, that richness that mayonnaise gives to things. You're still gonna have that good flavor and that creaminess, but a lot of the fattiness is gonna go, is gonna be really kind of mellow down a little bit because of the lemon. And I think that should be enough. We're not going for lemon chicken. All right, we need to cut this, get a little bit of juice. I don't need a lot of juice because I'm not, you know, trying to really water this down or anything. Get that seed out of there. I'm trying to avoid washing my juicer. So we're not gonna do that. All right, I think that's plenty. Let's give this a good stir, and then we can go ahead and put our Parmesan cheese in. That's really how easy this recipe is. That's why I love it. I don't know why I don't make it more often. Like I said, my husband loves it. We ate it a lot when we were doing keto because the herbs are free. You know, you can have all the herbs you want. Cheese is good on the keto. The mayonnaise is on keto. All of those things. But I really loved making this, and it was just, you really want a good amount of cheese. And the one thing, this is not keto, and this is not traditional to the recipe that I follow loosely. What I put on it, I love putting fresh sliced tomato on top of these. And I always add a little bit of like Parmesan cheese or a little extra mozzarella cheese, something like that on top of it before I put that tomato on. All right, we've got our sauce all ready to go. All right, so I've got my Ninja Foodi right here. We are gonna get some chicken breast ready to go in. This, we're gonna do we just prepped our sauce. So we're gonna get this chicken out of the package. I just wanna check it. A lot of times they have a little extra like fat and that kind of stuff on there, and I just don't want any of that in my food. So we're just gonna pull both of these out. These are pretty big chicken breasts. So I'm just gonna trim them. So any of this extra like fat back here, I don't want any of that. And they always leave this tough piece right here that I think it's where they take it off with the breastbone, but it's just really annoying. It's not something I want to eat. So let's check this one. A little bit of fat right here on the end. I don't want this. I mean, it's not going to hurt you. I just don't want it. All right, let's get our chicken put in our cooker. Okay, so we've got our sauce. I don't want to contaminate all of this sauce in case I don't need it all. So I'm just going to scoop some out, pile it on the chicken, and then I'm gonna get I'll use the same spatula to spread it once I know that I've got enough of this sauce on it. That should be plenty of sauce. So we're just gonna take our spatula and we're gonna spread it. If I feel like I need some more, I'll just grab a spoon. But I actually think that is really good coverage. This mayonnaise mixture just makes the chicken so incredibly moist and so tender. Okay, I don't want to cross-contaminate my bowl over here. So I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and hit in our power. We're gonna turn this to bake. We're gonna go at 350, and we're gonna go for, let's go for 30 minutes. Let's see how, because those, like I said, those are really big chicken breasts. We're gonna put our lid on and we're gonna hit our start. And just like that, this is gonna cook dinner for me. I'm super excited about that. Can't wait to see how this cooker does with this chicken, and we'll come back when it's ready. All right, friends, you can see our chicken is ready. I'm gonna put a couple slices of tomato. That's how I like to finish this chicken. This chicken, I went and looked at it online because I wanted to find out what the recipe is actually called, and it's called melt in your mouth chicken. But we call it mayonnaise chicken. We call it creamy Parmesan chicken. Like I said, it has all kinds of names. So I'm gonna put I have some leftover shredded mozzarella cheese from this weekend. And I'm just gonna put a little on this and put the lid back on it. It's still warm. So I'm just gonna put some of this mozzarella cheese on here and let that melt down. We've got our couscous ready to go. I'm gonna heat up just a can of green beans to make it super simple tonight. And this is going to be a delicious dinner. Hubby is hungry. So let's get the lid back on this and let that cheese melt. All right, friends, here is our chicken. We're just doing some of the Near East wild mushroom and herb couscous, some canned green beans, nice and simple, super easy. I am telling you, I love that Ninja Foodi. It did a fantastic job on that chicken. It is so tender and so moist. Can't wait to go eat this. Friends, I want to thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. If you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button up there, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. And friends, if you have tried a Ninja Foodi yet, if you have a favorite recipe, let me know in the comments. If you have not tried it yet, let me know that too. And we'll talk to you in the comments, friends. Have a great day and God bless.